There is a place on this planet where the sun has never touched anything. Not once, not ever. No light, no warmth, no sound except pressure. Pressure that would crush a submarine like a soda can. And yet, something lives there. Something with no eyes, no face, no blood that looks like blood. We've sent more people to the moon than we've sent to the bottom of our own ocean. Which means the strangest creatures on Earth aren't out there in space. They're right here, beneath us. The deep sea begins around 200 meters down, where sunlight finally gives up. Scientists call it the midnight zone. Go deeper and you reach the abyss. Then deeper still, into trenches so extreme that the water itself behaves differently, crushed into a state most of us will never witness. Here, evolution didn't follow the rules we know, it followed a different set of rules entirely. Rules built for darkness, for starvation, for pressure that never stopped squeezing. And the creatures that emerge from those rules, they don't look like they belong on this planet. They look like they were designed by something that has never seen the sun. Take the anglerfish, a lure of living light dangling above her mouth full of needle teeth. Bait built from bioluminescent bacteria, the fish keeps alive inside its own skin. It's not hunting, it's waiting. In a place so empty, movement can cost you your life. But then something stranger happens. The male anglerfish, tiny, almost useless on his own, finds a female in the endless dark, and he bites into her, and never lets go. Over time, his body dissolves into hers, his organs disappear, his eyes disappear. He becomes a parasite, a permanent living appendage, fused, forever. Scientists have a term for this. They call it sexual parasitism. Nature doesn't usually reach this deep into horror, but down here, it does. And this is where everything changes, because the anglerfish isn't even the strangest thing in the dark. There's a creature called the giant isopod, a pale, armored thing the size of a house cat, motionless on the ocean floor. It looks ancient, almost mechanical, like something that stopped evolving millions of years ago and simply waited. And in a way, it did, because in the deep sea, food might not arrive for years. So these creatures adapted the only way that made sense. They slowed down, way down. Some deep-sea animals can survive without eating for over 4 years. 4 years, motionless, in total darkness, waiting for something, anything, to fall from above. That's not survival the way we understand it. That's something closer to suspended existence. And this is the part almost nobody talks about. The deep sea isn't just dark, it's starving. Constantly, permanently. Every creature down there is built around one unbearable truth. There may never be a next meal. So why do they look the way they do? Translucent skin, no eyes, or eyes too enormous for their bodies. Bodies stretched thin or crushed into strange alien geometry. Because appearance here isn't about beauty. It's about efficiency in a place with almost nothing to spare. Eyes are expensive. So many species lost them completely. Color is expensive, so most of them gave it up. Even light itself became a tool. The vast majority of deep-sea creatures can produce their own glow, using it to hunt, to hide, to lure, to warn. They didn't evolve to look normal. They evolved to survive an environment more hostile than the surface of Mars. And somewhere in that process, they stopped resembling anything we'd call familiar. But here's the unsettling part. These aren't mutants. They aren't mistakes. They are perfectly, ruthlessly adapted to their world. Which means the horror we feel looking at them isn't really about them. It's about us. We call them alien because they don't reflect anything human back at us. No expression we recognize. No warmth we understand. And that absence terrifies us more than any monster could. Because it forces a question we don't like asking. What would we look like if we had evolved somewhere else? Somewhere without light, without comfort, without another face to mirror our own? Would we still be us? Or would we become something just as unrecognizable to whoever found us first? The deep sea isn't just a place. It's a mirror turned away from everything familiar, showing us what survival looks like when nothing is guaranteed. We spend our lives assuming we understand what normal looks like. But normal is just what fits our environment, our light, our air, our comfort. Change the conditions, and everything we call natural collapses. The truth is, we've explored only a small fraction of our own ocean floor. There are more creatures down there we haven't seen than every alien conspiracy ever imagined. And they're not hiding on some distant planet. They're here, beneath every ship, beneath every coastline, beneath your feet, right now, if you're near the sea. silent, patient, utterly indifferent to us. Because maybe the most disturbing truth isn't that alien life might exist out there somewhere. It's that we've been living next to it the entire time, and we only had to look down.